Enjoy the games.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Kyle Hendricks gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88-91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
First delivery to him on the way. Craig Biggio stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And with the cold winter just ahead, you can really start to feel it in the Chicago air. 51 degrees at first pitch. Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Enos Slaughter. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Driven nicely into the gap. Bogaerts will head for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Striding in, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Smoltz has thrown north of 3,800 big league innings in his career and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Jackie Robinson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? The next Cub up, Evan Longoria, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Longoria rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay throw, and he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and third, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 1-0.
Leading off for Boston, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Baez into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Now here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 4, Heath Snyder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, down.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Ian.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Leading off for Boston, the catcher, J.D. Bouillon.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Smoltz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Behind 0-2 now. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, Craig Biggio. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Into the box now, Enos Slaughter, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. Biggio at second with 2 down. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The left fielder.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5, all even at 1 apiece. Bottom of the third now. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 to Molina. Hit on the ground toward the left. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because
#9.
all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here's Javier Baez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
To the plate now, Willie Stargell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The center fielder, number 4.
Into the box, Duke Snider. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Lifted down the line in left. but this will land untouched. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Slaughter has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Evan Longoria. He singled his last time.
Longoria.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Now
standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And the slider gets the call on the inside corner.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi.
Moving on to
Thanks.
the Red Sox, the catcher, Davey Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Davey Gurriel is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And the pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, John Smoltz. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 7.
So striding in, Craig Biggio, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Changeup called strike 1.
0-1.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate now, Enos Slaughter. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, Ian Happ will swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliced down the left side, but foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Into the box, Kyle
The
Hendricks.
pitcher, Kyle.
He swings and grounds it to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-1 Chicago. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Slow roller left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. At the plate, Javier Baez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
And now pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Jackie Robinson. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Stargell over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 3.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit in the air down the right field line. but this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Cubs are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A ball and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Alec Mills comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
So now to the plate, Duke Snider. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit softly on the ground to first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back.
Next up for the Red Sox, Davy Grion, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Mills has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch high and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
That's a ball. 1-1.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now, Anthony Rizzo. No hits to this point.
Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Darwinzon Hernandez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
And batting in the
Christian Vasquez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now catching and batting 9, number 12, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box now, Ian
The
Happ.
center fielder,
As the
number
first pitch
8,
misses to him, it's ball
Ian
1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Up next to
Stepping in, Jason Hayward.
The right
He
fielder.
was retired via
Jason. Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 5, Albert Alvarez.
curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Almora is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He went deep back in the 5th. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable
pitcher,
hand-eye
number 30,
coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Stepping into the box, Alec Mills. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Jason Hayward. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Jason Hayward.
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit.
In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead,
number 9.
grand slam
Shortstop.
ahead, Dan. But you're a
Javier
former closer warming up. When you see a
Baez.
3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Bouncer to the left side. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs lead this one 5-1. Craig Kimbrell will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jason Hayward will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. First delivery to him on the way. Christian Vasquez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Popped him up. And oh, this one drops. Now another 1-2. Ball 2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Standing in, Craig Biggio, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Schwarber has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now, Enos Slaughter, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Thad Ward is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15, Thad Ward.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Third baseman, number 3.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. And the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. Belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
In now, Ian Happ. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Marcus Walden comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Marcus Walden.
So here's Albert Almora next, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
What do you got?
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike three. Jason Kipnis will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning.
Jason Kipnis.
Hit out towards second, fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We've got more. It's Game 6, and we're back after this. Dan Winkler comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander
Here's the first
Bogaerts.
pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Popped him up. Robinson is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Here now is Rafael Devers, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime.
Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball.